I've been getting a lot of questions on making a floor transfer, so I decided to just do it. So what is a floor transfer? It's basically pulling, pushing, holding myself in a position and get myself to a floor. There are so many different transfers you can do, from the sofa to the wheelchair, from a wheelchair to a car, many different transfers, and some are easier than others, but the floor is a pretty hard one. I'm going to make a floor transfer. I'm using a pillow. And I will hold on to a sofa. Just let myself down. So this gets me everywhere that I need to go. I don't know if I take them off, I don't know if I will get them back on, but I can try. It's not like I do this often, so excuse me if it looks weird and kind of messy, but I'm usually not on the floor. And I have to keep my legs here, and I have to keep my balance. That's why I'm leaning against the sofa, otherwise I will just tip over. They're light, they're not that heavy. So the pins out and then fold it. So basically now this is like as small as it gets. I mean, I can adjust these two, but I'm not gonna do that now. So this is what you can put in the car, and then you have those separates. I'm not able to do a floor to wheelchair transfer. I have tried many times, but I keep failing. And I think the reason is that I have such long legs. If you have short legs, it's a lot easier. I have long legs, that means that the height of my seat is also pretty high. And I'm not that strong in my upper body to push my hips all the way to there. I do not have my abs, they're not working. So it's really hard to do a floor transfer. And I know I have seen so many videos of people doing it in all different ways, but I have not found a way to do it. So I always need help, or I have a weird technique, because it's important to know how to get back in your chair. I know that, so if I would fall on the street, I would have a problem, like outside the house, but inside the house, I manage to, if I can get to the sofa and have my wheelchair, then I will find a way to get back in, and that's why I'm doing it right now. Otherwise I would have to wait till somebody found me, but no. I can get into my wheelchair. Oh, it makes me tired, but the point is, I'm back in my wheelchair and I'm so glad that I have a wheelchair. I have a manual wheelchair, but sometimes I use my smart drive, to go a little faster. Okay, so this is the smart drive, and you can attach it to your wheelchair. It's pretty heavy. This is the watch, and I can put this on my wrist, and I put the smart drive underneath my wheelchair, and that's how I control it with my wrist. I've been using it for a few years now, and it's helpful for long distance and for hills, and if you just want to go outside. So it's been a while actually, because I'm trying to use it less. When I do want to go for a long distance, the smart drive is perfect to use. To attach it on the back of my wheelchair, and I have to make sure that the brakes are on. And I have to keep my balance and find a way to. I have to lift it up, and that's. And when I take it off, it's easier because I can stay in my wheelchair. So I am looking for a new wheelchair because I had this one for 4 years, and I think, a lot of people told me that this one is not suitable for me and that I can do better. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a new one. It's time. These 4 wheels are getting me everywhere, almost everywhere that I really need to go and to live an independent life, so it's really important. So I'm very curious right now, like what I'm gonna find and if I'm gonna find a better wheelchair. So there's so many out there and there's so many brands, but I've been using the Quickie Helium for the last couple of years, and it is my first, and I was very glad. I was very happy with this choice. If you guys are a wheelchair user yourself, what do you think is the best wheelchair, and what do you find very helpful to know? I remember when I was in rehab, my first wheelchair, I just got to see a picture and like a color scheme, and they said which color, and I had options like white, yellow, blue, red, green, black, and I thought all black because I don't want it to be more obvious than it already is. And I'm a big fan of wearing black clothing, so I thought black would suit me very good. So, but it was my first wheelchair. I didn't know what I needed. I didn't know what to look for. So these people, these therapists, they will help you to look for a suitable one. Your first wheelchair is, it's like your first car maybe. Wheelchairs are pretty expensive. They cost, I'm not talking about hundreds, I'm talking about thousands euros. So it's not like you can just buy one for 300. You will get a very bad one, probably. Maybe secondhand, but wheelchairs are expensive. And they're not luxury goods. It's necessary for most people who use it. And I'm gonna take you along with this journey of looking for a new one. And it's kind of looking like for a car, because you want something that's suitable, but It's even more custom made because it has to fit your body. And no, it's not like a car because you have to use it daily, and I do everything with my wheelchair. My wheelchair is like a replacement of my legs. The wheelchair is such a big part of my life. It's really important to me. And now I've been looking around because I want a new wheelchair and I want something better, but not too different. Sunrise Medical, that's the manufacturer of the wheelchair that I have right now, the Quickie Helium. And I'm invited to their showroom in a few weeks to check out the new wheelchair. They have a new range. This is the Quickie Nitrum, ultralight. They have this 3D visualizer. You can design your own wheelchair. You can try different colors, frames. You can visualize what your next wheelchair could look like, and that's awesome. So in the next video, I will show you guys around in the showroom. I'm really excited. Stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe if you didn't. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.